the fuck hosting this one?
Me?
Okay. Okay.
What? Excuse me.
Go on. Blow me away, Miss Fanny.
Don't. Anyways. Hi, Tiarnan.
I don't answer to my slave name.
Hi, Tiara.
Not bear.
So,
Mm-hmm.
today's episode,
Mm-hmm.
it's all things anime. I say anime. It's more
Anime,
so
manga.
the weeb shit.
Yeah, weeb shit. You got katana, you go like it here. You like Cortana, you go like it here.
Last episode. No, the other
You like-
episode. It's not called Cortana, is it? The blue alien?
No, that's the
Cortana's
Halo.
Okay.
That's the blue.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's
I got
Cortana.
fucking confused here.
Okay, so what are we starting off with? We're just jumping straight in.
Yeah, so this episode is just discussion, I guess. We're not battling out here.
Well,
Battling out? I'm gonna fight someone anyways about the season we're in. But so we'll start off with
winter.
the current season, yes.
Winter 2018. Not going to say it's the worst season because it really hasn't been.
It's just very lackluster.
Yeah,
'Cause
like
I mean, there's a couple good ones that came out. You know,
like I was saying, we had Food Wars,
Mm.
obviously good.
Devilman Crybaby was.
Oh
out,
yeah,
which
yeah, like that's
real good. I'm watching Psyche no Kuso-san or whatever the fuck you call it. Psyche, I call it anyways. But the second season of that's out. It's real good. Same as the first season, except longer episodes. I say longer, they're just condensed once a week. But Pop Team Epic was out. That one with the little funny looking girls in it. I've only watched a couple episodes, but I liked it. It's just I can't binge anime like that.
See, my issue is most of it just does not appeal to me.
Or the comedy bit of it, or
No, it's
the-
just most of the stuff I've seen in general.
Mm.
Like this season, like I said, real lackluster. Most of the time I went in with high hopes because, you know, Food Wars. I went in with real high hopes. It's still good. It's like good show. But that was about it. We had Devilman, but I had to sort of force myself to watch it.
I watched. There's one Sanrio Danshi was like. I only watched like 4 episodes of that, but like I liked it. It's all buddies being buddies, you know. And then there's the biggest disappointment of this season that I'm so angry about.
No, go on.
Because I've expressed my anger many times to Tiarnan, and it's always it's the same thing every time. So for those of you who don't know, there was the Junji Ito collection that came out this season. Now, I mean, I'd like to say we're big fans of Junji Ito. Like, I love his work. I love like all the stories and everything. Like Uzumaki's one of my favorite like mangas ever, but Studio Dean messed up.
Yeah, nah, they messed up big.
I've been keeping up with it just for torture purposes. Like I'm torturing myself to watch it because it's one of them things. Maybe one episode will be actually good.
Nah.
No, like
Even the episodes up, you're like, it's not that bad. They're pretty bad.
like I love Junji Ito, but oh my god, did they just like mess this whole thing up? Like we've got to the point in the anime where they've stopped doing walking and running animations. Like, did you see that?
Yeah, that's the thing that confused me. Did they run out of budget or what?
I don't know.
Because
they
like
seem to be like
it's just one of those things from like Junji Ito is like one of the biggest manga writers in the world easily. Like I mean,
he's like inspired, you know.
Yeah, like Silent Hill. No, remember Silent Hill was the whole thing, and now he's doing that other game, what Death Stranding. He's like helping my dad. I remember doing all that. Like that's not.
And
that's like huge. He's working with people like all around the world. He's known as like
a horror like writer,
like one
and
of the.
All his stories are tragedies.
Like it's one of those things where like obviously there's like people like, oh, Lovecraft, he's considered the big one from us Westerners.
But for Japan, it's
Um,
Junji Ito. Like,
yeah,
it's
he's
you
like
know.
the big one.
Can you name
That-
any other horror? Like, I know horror manga and
Like,
all that
that's the thing,
stuff.
I have
but
read other horror mangas. There's
none
the
compared.
name isn't associated with.
Yeah,
Like, no, it's insane.
but that
It's just mind-boggling.
I know, like, and they're adapting like some stories that like I really love. Sure, they adapted like The Boy in the Mist.
Yeah,
Like,
that one, the beautiful boy.
Yeah, I like that was like. I suppose like that was
That's the thing.
okay animated because there's not much to it, but see the scary parts in it in a way like Junji Ito has that art style, which I knew wouldn't transfer well to anime, but at least like I wanted to see an effort, which there doesn't seem to be an effort. But
Just a disclaimer, I stopped watching after like no, what was it?
it's like episode 4.
I don't remember. All I remember was at one point I was in a foreign country where I was in Barcelona, and a guy I was sitting next to, I was watching Junji Ito. It was the Slug Girl story. I remember because the part where he puts the girl on the salt, he takes out and goes, "Where is the head?"
Yeah.
He just turns to me. He's been watching my screen, so I'm like, "Where did her head go?" I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah, like
Like
it's just not transferring well to the anime, and yeah,
I'm trying to
at the time of recording this, we only have 3
episodes left.
3 episodes left of the Junji Ito one.
Did they do the granny one?
Is it which one's that?
Did you do the one where the woman across the
window? Yeah, they did that,
Did
and they give like I get the whole thing behind giving her a male voice actor, but they give her a male voice actor in a serious anime or in a serious story. I say serious.
What did her voice sound like?
You know, see, I was gonna be like, oh, have you seen like Pop Team? You know when a Japanese male voice actor tries to put on a woman one? Did you hear Joseph Joestar in part 2 when he says, "I brought tequila"? That kind of style of it. But that's what it sounded like to me when I was watching it. I was laughing so much.
That's the thing. I've seen like fan dubs of that. How is it that a fan dub is doing a better job than you? Because like the fan dubs you see, boy, that old lady is creepy. Like, did you the moment she's like talking through the walls and it's like, "Just come over here, honey," and all, like that shit's insanely creepy.
But in the anime they did that, but they had like the guy like talking, and it was the most like the thing is, like, I was watching it and I wanted to take it seriously because that's like one of my favorite stories. It's the one we always talk about, and like, oh, it was just laughable. That's it. That's the whole anime could be summed up as laughable.
I'm trying to even think. The Dreams one's pretty good. The Endless Dreams.
Yeah.
That one is.
They didn't have much to do in that one.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing.
The voice acting had to be good for that, which it was. They do have like that's the thing. They have a roster of really good. Like they have Water Tano and everything in there. It can't save them.
Yeah, I'm not into the whole voice acting scene, but boy, you can tell.
Yeah,
at times you just can't tell. You're like, aye.
Like, don't get me wrong. Most of the characters are like they're well voice acted, not well scripted, but voice actors like their Japanese ones are mostly good, right?
Yeah.
But with the right rules, the right script, you can make a perfect thing. But Studio Dean, that's the thing. I had such high hopes before this season. Like they animated Sakamoto, and like that's another one of my favorite series. And like Sakamoto was like amazing. Like it was really well done. Like I thought it was really well done, but then like Junji Ito came out. It was so sad.
No way, it is sad because the thing that annoys me is, for a fact, I told you this before, but for a fact there are those kids out there who have only seen the anime and now they're going to go about telling everyone how bad Junji Ito is as a storyteller, when, like, it's not true. It's
even, like, you can even see that now, and even going on the comments of, like, anime discussion boards and everything, you can see that people are, lots of them, the majority of them are just as angry as everyone else. At all the animation and everything, obviously. But then you have the people who are like, "Oh, this is Junji Ito's work, this is garbage," and you're like, that's not Junji Ito's work.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's near disrespectful just to him. Like,
I mean, the opening's decent.
I don't like it.
It's
just generic bullshit.
It is. But it's like,
that's why I'm like,
I didn't expect anything other than that from a horror anime. As long as, like you know.
It didn't even... Trying to think, even just, what's that other horror anime that's like shorts?
Short. Oh, Yami Shibai.
Yeah, that one, even the opening for it, just better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's it. First season, pretty good. After that, just goes slowly more and more downhill. I remember, I watched the first season, I was so into it. I was like, oh boy, they're pretty good, boy, oh boy.
Yeah.
And then I go into the second season, I'm just like,
oh. It just all changes after a while, and like it just starts getting, I don't know,
it's one of those things, like, as weird as it sounds, the animation got better in that one, but that made it worse.
Yeah.
Like, well, I remember the first season, there's that one thing where it's really jarring that, the very last episode, I think it's last episode, where the wee kid is like cursed.
Yeah.
And then the ending is legit. They have the wee kid sprinting towards, doing the whole, it's like it's like just a masked over person, like blacked out. That's it. But that was so, like, it's so jarring that you're like, yeah, no, that's good.
I think see with the Yami Shibai, like, because it was like a look-like cutouts, like that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
They could put more detail into the art in it, which I like. That's what we were saying before Junji Ito came out. Like, if they did that, like that, you could just capture his manga. Yeah. He would happily probably even work with them to do that, but
it's just insane.
It just didn't transfer well to anime. The studio kind of messed it up. The studio didn't have a problem with
like, thing we were saying. Like, you even see at some points whenever they do the stills. You're like, ah, shit, that's just his work. It's just his work, just copied and pasted. Basically, you're like, nah, that's the best bit of the whole thing.
I was explaining to Tiarnan earlier. The recent episode that just came out like last week was the painter one with Tomi or Tomie or whatever, right? So it was her, and the painter in it drew a better picture than any of the art that's ever been put into that anime. And he snapped it over his knee and it was gone in 10 seconds. I was so happy. Like, we had one little gracious moment of good, like, drawing. And then it just disappeared.
Well, do you have any last words on?
Disappointment. But this season, I mean, Devilman came out of it. And I absolutely love that.
Overall, this season, it's just like you said, mediocre. Lackluster. It's like, if I had to rank it, 4 out of 10. Mm-hmm. It's like just slightly below average.
I'd give it a 5 just because I do like Psyche's this season, and Devilman kind of saved it for me.
I get it.
But speaking of seasons, next season.
Oh,
right. So
big one.
Spring season 2018, right?
Yeah.
This is one of the biggest ones. So just to name off a few off the top of my head, there's new Attack on Titan, there's new My Hero Academia, new Steins Gate, new Tokyo Ghoul,
Code Geass.
New Code Geass.
Like, that's a big one, Dani.
No, I go through new Code Geass. There's, I'm forgetting like a bunch of big ones.
Like,
new Shokugeki no Soma. There's another like old one coming back too. I should probably brought up a sheet of all this. It's a big season, anyways.
Yeah,
but
that's the crazy thing.
The little golden nugget, as you could say, is coming next season. Golden Kamui's out next season.
Yeah.
That's my... So, if anyone knows me, JoJo's like my favorite thing, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But Golden Kamui's a very close second at the minute.
Now, I remember how toxic you were about JoJo when I first met you.
Yep. But I'm not that bad now.
Oh, you're fine now, but boy, you were...
It's like, when you go through the rabbit hole and you don't know what's right or wrong anymore? That's what I went through with JoJo. But Golden Kamui, I really love Golden Kamui.
Yeah.
I'm happy it's getting an anime. We're getting Man with a Mission as an opening. I don't know the ending, man. But oh my god, I'm so excited. What are you excited for, Tina?
See, the thing is, I'm probably excited. It's one of those things where, like, I've told you before. For those you just spoilers on Code Geass ending. Actually, you know what? We'll just give a blanket spoilers for for sequels like Tokyo Ghoul, Code Geass, or anything. Yeah, we're probably going to discuss.
Yeah, okay.
So just blank spoilers and then we'll give backup spoilers to be safe though.
Yeah.
But spoilers to the end of Code Geass. You know the ending.
Yeah.
It's like, you think he's dead, they do the bullshit, and then we're like, Lelouch, and you're like, oh please, no. You don't. The people who want him to be alive, why? That's the thing I got genuinely ask, why? It makes his sacrifice so much.
It's the same thing, like, Like, I don't even know what to compare it to. It's the same thing. Like it doesn't even compare to this. But you know when Eren died in the first died, but then he came back as in Titan form. Like it's kind of like that. It's kind of like they're just killing and bringing him back.
Yeah.
It's like a sacrifice was for nothing. It just makes like see the emotions you felt at that end scene.
Oh no, that's the thing.
Chucks it all away.
If
and,
he
like,
comes back, like
if he dies again, no one's gonna give a shit.
That's exactly it. It's just it's like fuck. Just bringing back people in general is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, just look how everyone takes the piss out of comics about it.
And it's the same. Like, see, you remember in JoJo, like, see Abdul, like, whenever he dies,
yeah.
Like Polnareff was so broken about that. That could have like
good.
made Polnareff like not a decent person,
listen,
but you know, it would have like built his character. But then they brought him back.
You remember what happened? I was watching it. I had already watched it. And I remember at one point I was going through Crunchyroll and I had seen a screenshot of him further down the line. He was just in a screenshot, which like first like fucking spoilers, guys.
Yeah.
Like, so I was doing that. When I seen that, I turned. I'm like, Dani, does he come back? Dani's trying so hard to hold. I'm like, he fucking comes back, doesn't he? I just lost my shit. I was like, no. Thing is, he came back and it was horrible the way he came back. What was the stupid excuse? Oh, it just grazed the top of his head. Firstly, that just puts horseshoe, whatever the fuck he's called, horseradish. It just makes him. He's like that's like he's meant to be a threat. Nah, not anymore.
It's the same thing. And whenever then he did actually die, like I didn't give.
I didn't believe it either.
Fucks. Like I was like, do you know? I thought, oh, like because it's Vanilla Ice, I was like, he's probably in a different dimension somewhere. He'll probably come back.
Yeah.
And then like obviously like Iggy and everything. I was real. Everything else, Sam was real sad. But like I have to just like not. But it's the same with like
didn't believe it.
Like back to Kogias, like it's the same thing. Like being upset over the second season. Now he's just coming back, protagonist. Like it's
like. I'm willing to leave my heart open because Code Geass is one of my first animes. It's one of my favourite. It's one of those ones where half the time they do things that is what kids think is smart. Not really smart, but I love it at the same time. And it's just, I love it. I really do.
Yeah, so Code Geass is a big one. Hopefully we could be mad, but I'm
holding out hope.
They could pull it off.
I'll hold out hope. There's
Steins Gate's coming out.
Oh, lad.
We're both big fans of Steins Gate.
I've avoided everything to do with Steins Gate.
Yeah, like sure, Michael got me like the visual novel like there for my birthday, and I haven't played it. I don't want to play it because it's like one of the things. See, once the anime comes out, I don't want it like spoiled or anything.
Wait, does the visual novel based
it
after?
It might. I don't know. It's based on the first one, on the first season, but at the same time, it might leak into the second one. That's why I'm like trying to avoid it. Like, I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it, but like,
I had no idea. Like, Steins Gate, I knew it as this contained story. I had no idea there was more stuff to it. Like, Steins Gate is one of my favorite animes easily. Yeah. I love it to death. So I tried to avoid everything to do with it because you don't want to ruin it. So I had no idea. So when you were telling me, I was like, what? What are they going to do?
The only thing
is it the same set of characters or a different?
It's the same. If I see like that's the thing, I've been avoiding it too, like the plague. But it's if I remember, I like Okabe and Krista. And
I'm happy with that. I want to see.
I can't remember. What's the redheaded ones? Like Krista. I just know what they call her, Kurisi.
Oh yeah, like she has an American name, but they all.
Yeah, it's like Krista or Christina. Either one. Yeah. Kurisi, right? Her, like they're all on the front. Little Tuturi girls on the front too. I know.
Last thing.
Girl.
Here's hoping to get rid of Hack.
I think he's on the screenshot too. But anyways,
so right. I don't know anyone who likes him.
I know people who like him online, but like, I don't get how you can find out someone's your daughter and then still say she's hot. Doesn't he do that?
Oh yeah, no. What was I think he found out his daughter. This like I've watched it a couple of years ago. I remember once he found out his daughter, and he's like, "Oh my god, my daughter's too hot." Yes, and I'm like, "What?"
Like you don't say that.
Like if I is,
that's real like
creeper. Yeah. Nah, but holding out hope for Steins Gate as well. It's one of those things where I'm holding out hope. I'm not getting happy about it because I've been burned too many times.
Yeah.
But
I'll talk briefly about Attack on Titan Season 3. Tiernan's not, like, the biggest fan of Attack. Attack on Titan's one of them things, it was big to me at, like, one point when I was getting into anime. But
I'm with you, like, it was huge to me. That was, like, honestly, Attack on Titan.
It's like a gateway
It's probably
anime.
the thing that, it got me huge into anime. I remember, like, I was watching the Co-optional podcast.
Yeah.
and they mentioned it, and that made me go off and watch it. I watched one episode, and I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. And this is to a point where I was only watching dub as well, so I watched subbed, and this was unheard. Like, for those who don't know, I'm dyslexic. That shit's real difficult for me.
Yeah.
So that just, I binged the full, I think, which way they did, they got 12 episodes, then they had a break.
Did they? Like, I didn't get into it when it was airing, like.
I'm not sure. It may have been that, or they may have just released the full 20 odd episodes, but I remember I got like 12 episodes in one night, and then I remember I paced myself. Either I paced myself or they forced me to pace me.
They might have taken a week break. Sometimes they do that. See, if there's special events on in Japan, they usually take a break. Like, no, the Olympics or something like that, they would take a break. But,
I remember all that, and fuck, no, it's like that thing.
It's big. It is big. I like the manga where it is now. Obviously, we've had, if I remember right, this season now is gonna, spoilers again, like just as a warning, but this season, if I remember right, they're gonna do the Kenny and Levi backstory, like Levi's backstory, because that's on the cover promotional picture, and then it'll start going into the political stuff. If I remember right, I haven't read that since like 2 years, but like, if I remember right, that's where it goes.
That's the thing. I have, most of my information is all for you, basically. The season 2. I've never seen something that feels like, it felt like for a good 5 episodes they were just going around the wall being like, where'd the hole? Where'd the hole? And I'm like, they could cover that in like 1 or 2 episodes max. But then they have like, Attack on Titan's one of those things. It has its highs, when it's high, oh my god.
It's
like,
real good. Like,
spoilers for the end of season 2. There's that moment where Eren goes to punch, and then like he's like in his human form goes to punch, and then the Titan comes up and punches behind him. That shit's mind blowing. But then you get shit like CGI Colossal Titan, which if you try to justify that, get out.
Like, I mind that episode came out. I seen so many people online being like, "Oh my god, you see how good that Titan was animated?" I was like, That is good. Really bad. Like that, it's
really jarring. People were saying, "Oh, it's good that's jarring." No,
I was sitting there being like laughing. I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
That's the thing. I don't get it. Look at the rest of the animation. Fuck me if I think one of the most
like Reiner and Eren, like that was.
It's some of the most beautifully animated shit I see. Those heavy dark lines and all. Yeah. Even just season 1. Remember where Eren's like going around the Colossal Titan. Mm-hmm. He's like going up its arm, and you're like, this is a fucking huge Titan. Yeah. You ain't like, it's CG. It's filled massive.
Yeah, this one just felt like, it felt like what it was, a 3D model sitting on a 2D animation. It was one of the worst things ever. But drawing back to the 3rd season, I'm more so excited for the music in it. I know what happens, so I'm just like, unless they're getting to once I get to the arc that it's at now in the manga, then I'll really give a shit then, because boy, it's post time skip at the minute, and it's so good. But
I get that's all I've seen people talk about. Just all the anime community online just talk about Attack on Titan. Yeah, Warhammer Titan, all that shit. Just, like no spoilers there, but yeah, just the Warhammer Titan.
That looks so nice. That's probably one of my favorite designs.
I get it. Just keeping on the big ones. My Hero Academia season 3 coming out, or season 3 or 4 or what? 3. See,
let's save that one till last to segue into our best moments.
Oh, fine.
No, just briefly. Okay, I say briefly.
Briefly go over Tokyo Ghoul's another one coming out. I'm excited for it.
Don't like Tokyo.
It's just edgy teenage angst. Oh my god, it's amazing.
I'll listen to the music that comes off it. I do good. Like some OP, I do see the first OP. I mean, who doesn't like that? But CTK, he's one of my favorite Japanese artists.
Even the music is just good. Even it's good.
Hold on 2 seconds. I'm actually gonna bring up the anime season just to make sure we're not forgetting anything. I don't think we
go for it. I'll fill it with. I'll talk about. It ain't anime, but it's sure as weeby. Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh boy, did anyone see? Woody
or Goofy?
I'm so excited.
Yeah, at the minute.
I'm so excited.
I'm about to get after Persona 3. I'll be playing Kingdom Hearts.
Really?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
That's what my plan was originally, anyways.
I didn't know. I thought there was something else in between. Well, but sure.
Final Fantasy was what you wanted me to play, but you got angry at that, so I was like, nah, I'll stick with Kingdom Hearts because
Yeah,
it's like I need
Final
another
Fantasy 15
series
for bringing out a bullshit ass. No, even I bought the season pass. I was one of the wheels who bought the season pass, and you bring out a new edition that has cool stuff in it. To be fair, it's one of these things where, for all I know, I could have the edition automatically, but I don't think I do, and I've refused to go on PS4 because it's one of those things. I'm going to go on and see how much it costs and be like, That's the thing. Obviously, I follow all those Final Fantasy people. They have all the, new cutscene. I'm like, I'm not clicking on it. I have to resist. They go on.
Okay, well, I'm trying to... Okay. Yeah, Steins Gate, My Hero, Shokugeki no Soma. It's coming out the new season. High School DxD. Oh no! We missed the big one! The most amazing anime of all time! A new Sword Art Online. I don't know if that's a movie.
Probably
it's
a movie.
It's a TV series. No, it's a series. It says TV on this swipe. Oh yeah, Persona 5 is coming. Okay, yeah, but Sword Art Online.
Fuck Persona 5. Actually, not the game. The anime. I've seen Persona 4 anime. Nah, lad. What you at?
Okay,
One good scene is the nightclub scene. That call is real funny.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My favourite bit is the way he's just like, I gotta take off my shirt, and it gets so sick.
That's the only thing I would not like. Like, I haven't seen the Persona animes. I didn't bother with them.
No. The 4's not that good.
But, like, the only thing I wouldn't watch it for is more so, I don't choose the normal choices or, like, those kind of choices I see that they've put in Persona 4, like, the anime. I didn't choose any of that stuff, so it's like...
I suppose, sort of spoilers for Persona 4 anime. What they do is they don't have any specific romance.
Oh.
They sort of hint at everyone.
Okay.
They have sort of like the cutesy moments for everyone, but they never have a specific, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Them.
Also next season, the new Legend of the Galactic Heroes, the reboot.
Oh yeah.
I'm a fan of the original series, but I don't know, these are the Kuroko creators for this.
Kuroko.
That's why, like, to me it looks like little cute anime boys compared to, like, the 80s, like, Yang Wenli and all that. Like, it's just... But it's just, to me, it's just a bit weird.
If at any point they have a stupid ass basketball reference,
can't do it, and then they're like bouncing.
Oh my god! What if they have all this like real just Kuroko music?
What if they have like Grand Rodeo doing all this? Oh my!
That's the thing. They would get murdered by all those ones who are like, Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
Yeah, like.
But boy. You know for a fact, it's one of those things, it's going to be toxic no matter what. Let's make it the most toxic shit we can.
It's like, I feel like they're going to flip the switch with what toxic it is, because at the minute, right, hit me all you want. It's obviously the people who are very elitist about anime are sitting on their high horses about Legend of Galactic Heroes, right?
We're not saying it's bad. Yeah, no, it's real good.
It's really well written. It's, it's real good, but this one's gonna flip it to Tumblr.
I hope so.
It's gonna bring in so many fangirls that are just gonna be like, oh my god, I look at little Reinhardt. Look at him, he's so cute. I'm like,
it's gonna be so good. It's going to be the best thing ever. I'm going to fall into that crowd. I'm going to be like the king or the queen, wherever they elect. I'm going to say...
I can't mind. No, it's just Space Battles. Space Battles, Tiarnan. Nothing else of note is coming out other than Golden Kamuy. The best one. My Hero. I don't know why I'm just flicking through again. Okay, Full Metal Panic.
Give a disclaimer. We're not... Well, we are going to get into, like, we've both read the manga. I think you're, like, 2 chapters behind.
Yeah, I just arcs a bit.
Yeah, like, you're just 2 chapters behind. I'm caught up completely. We're not spoiling it yet, but we are going to spoil what's coming up in Season 3.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just... Season 3, My Hero. I'm actually looking up what they're...
From what I've seen, like...
How many curs is it? Like... It could be 24, it could be 12. I might be 24.
I think it's 24, just from the way it's been.
But mind the first season was... Remember, Attack on Titan Season 2 was 12 episodes? That's another thing to touch on that, right? After how many years? And they brought out 12 episodes with a shitty 3D Colossal Titan. That was a point I was going to make earlier, but oh my god, did that not annoy me? Like, nothing wrong.
No way. Like, that's the thing. That was an anime I waited years for.
Yeah.
I like, fuck. It's like one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, I remember.
It is, like, honestly, I'll say, it's easily one of the biggest. It's, like, bigger than Death Note, no.
Yeah, for modern communities, yeah.
Probably, like... Just, like, in general, like, think about... Even normal, like, people who don't know anime. It's, like, on, maybe not Dragon Ball Z levels, but slightly below.
Season 3. I'm still trying to find it down. Hold
No,
on.
I think basically
So
we'll get into just the season 3. What are you excited for?
I'm really
Spoilers from here on
yeah, for
for
My
the
Hero
manga.
Academia. From what I've seen from the trailer, right, from what I'm just remembering off the top of my head, it's Deku versus the muscle guy
Love that fight.
up on the hill.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite fights in all of My Hero because it's like pretty
Oh yeah.
good. Like,
No, that's a real good fight.
mhm.
Like honestly, that whole like thing. That's like when the villains
they
finally start
yeah,
feeling like, oh shit, these guys
a
are.
big threat. Like sure, yeah, in the first season it was like
They got that All Might versus
And then-
bird guy.
bird guy.
They did the big bird thing with muscles.
Oh no,
Fucked up. Yeah, that.
yeah. And then the second season it was more so. I feel like I was just building everything.
Second season, like that thing, each season has its big fight. First season was obviously All Might versus
What was second
No.
season?
I think half and half versus Deku.
Oh
That
yeah.
was the big
I thought
one.
like I was thinking of like villain fights. I thought
Oh no.
I don't know. It was more so Tamura being like Deku like
Yeah, that's a
All
great
Might.
fight.
Yeah,
Trying to think. That thing.
I've had the
Do
whole.
you know this
Three.
here now is just major spoilers? I'm just saying again because I don't want anyone to be ruined for this moment.
Yeah,
Do you think they'll get to the All Might versus?
that's what I was thinking.
All
That's
for one
why
fight.
if it is 24 episodes, definitely it
I
can
hope
get to
so.
that.
I really hope
But
so.
if it's 12, it'll just
Hard to
cover the
make-
whole like that there. But where they're that's why I was thinking they might just cover that bit where they're like at that training camp.
Yeah.
Because that's a big part in itself. So they might just do that arc and stop and then go on to like the whole build up between then the
See,
All for One.
part of me gets a feeling that they'll end it. Did you way they did with All Might versus
Mhm.
Gnome or wherever the
No,
fuck it? Yeah, that. Did you way they end it on that in season 1?
Mhm.
Part of me gets a feeling they might do that with season 3, where it's like there's like one scene everyone knows it. Get me emotional anytime I read. There's just a scene where All Might points at the camera and says "you,"
Yeah.
and he's like obviously talking to Deku, like he's saying "you're next." Like I think that's how they'll probably end it.
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
How did they ended the last season with it was Tamura being like, "Should we go get them, oh boy." I think that's how they ended it.
Yeah. No,
I
that's-
can't remember watching that second season because we read it then and then.
Oh yeah, like what happened was we got halfway through the second season, then I started reading on, and then I got all them to read on
Yeah.
because it does get better.
That's one of
that-
the things. My Hero came out around the time. What came out around My Hero?
No idea.
Sohan I really like came out around My Hero anyways, and I was really into it. And I was all, I don't have time to read My Hero, but Tiarnan was like, go read it. It's like, okay.
Oh, that's real good.
I don't regret reading it. Like,
Like-
I preferred probably to see it because you've seen the art in it. Like,
No,
it's
yeah.
amazing.
I'm so like see that All Might versus All for One fight.
Mhm.
That's like the fight all the fans like of a manga
The
talk
same-
about.
the
That's
same,
like the huge fight.
Like in Hunter x Hunter say, we got you boys.
Oh yeah. We'll not spoil that though.
But your boys fighting,
Yeah.
and then like even just anime wise, like then you have
Obviously,
Chimera and Dark.
yeah.
Like,
All those
it's
big
like you
fights
got
in
your
it.
key fights that you talk
Yeah.
about. This is one for My Hero.
It's like even just look if you're going like real casual, just look at Naruto. Obviously, the Naruto versus Sasuke fight.
Even I know that happened.
Yeah, like
I've
that's
never
like
even
there's
looked at
always those
Naruto.
huge fights everyone talks about. That's going to be one of the biggest fights
Mhm.
talked about in the anime. Like
I just
as I can hear it, like did you the you say rum music? I can hear it in my head just as All Might just doing the All American Smash
I was
thing
just like
or United States of Smash or whatever it is.
just to interject on this point, I am dreading this moment though. Like once it is animated, because you know Ken's never gonna shut
Oh,
up about
fuck.
this for as long as he lives.
I know.
right? So All for One is Ken's like favorite character.
For whatever reason.
We don't know, like, and he's like, like I really like Tamura's my favorite character. Yours is All Might, is it, or is it Deku?
Deku or Bakugo.
Okay, yeah, I really like Bakugo as well. No, but like and I really love Tamura. And Ken has the nerve to be like, "Oh, Tamura's like, oh yeah,
I
Red
forgot about
Riot,
Red
yeah,
Riot. Nah,
Red Riot."
Red Riot's my favorite. He's so cute.
I know, but Ken has the nerve to be like, "Oh, Tamura's like, he's an okay villain." It's like he would do more than All for One though. It's
Oh,
just,
I know.
but anyways, yeah. Once that moment comes, we're
like,
avoiding
none of us are gonna
Ken.
hear
Like
the end of it.
that's the thing. What if it, like, Like,
What if
I'll
it's
be in
shit?
Chicago, right? What if something happens when I'm still there? Because it'll be like not halfway, but it'll be a good like 6 episodes in before I leave. And then whilst I'm there, or if it comes out, I'm gonna have to go book a hotel in a separate like state and then call them and be like, hi.
I won't blame you. I'll fucking pay for your hotel at that point. Like, I could not put you through that torture.
Like, he still goes all for it, but you know.
Then call the 35-minute mark. So,
Alright, okay, right. So, yeah, season 3 should be pretty good.
It'll
like,
be good. That's just All Might versus All for One fight.
That's why I'm really excited. Like, that is probably my favorite My Hero fight. I think it is for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, no, that's my favorite.
Yeah, it's just that United States is smash, but is like, I remember reading it, so I'd be like, what? Like, I don't usually do that.
That's was the moment. Was when I got to that. That's why I was like demanding that June start reading it.
Yeah.
God, I knew like that's the moment I want people to experience.
Yeah.
Like, I love that. I love the whole, my favorite fight. That, then it goes probably Deku versus half and half.
Todoroki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deku versus him.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so just...
Go on.
We're all on My Hero Academia. We're real excited. Were you about to, like, say another fight?
No.
Okay.
I was trying hard to think,
Hold
but I
on.
couldn't remember.
Just to summarize, right?
My Hero good.
My Hero's really good.
The season's looking promising.
Yeah, next season is looking real good, and I'm super excited for Gold Cowboy. I gotta put that as much as I can, because you know.
Subscribe.
To my channel.
What is your channel called? Exactly.
It has Dan09 Move. If you type that in, that comes up. That's my URL. That's why.
Well, subscribe to Sway North and like the rest of them if you have to. Goodbye.
Ken should be.
Goodbye.
No, wait, I have to say the rest
Goodbye.
of the Tiarnan, no.
Goodbye.